Today is cleaning day. Cleaning out the Jeep, possibly doing the Mustang, and then for sure cleaning out the Corvette. Haven't done anything really yet to it. I just took off some of the basic pieces, the old floor mats, the roof. There was some weird headliner that the previous owner just kind of like pasted on there. Took that off. Kind of go through this thing and just clean it up a bit. It is really dirty. Okay, so I'm trying to like look up different parts for the Corvette. There's things I want to do, things I want to get. I did order a couple different things. I know for sure I definitely want to get the radio swapped out, so I'm gonna probably just go into a shop to do that. I was looking to see if I can do it myself. Honestly, probably not. I don't know. I am ordering new seats and I'm gonna be getting new headlights for this thing too as well. So all that's gonna be coming. I'm just trying to figure out things that I want to do like in the immediate future, but the biggest thing is the gas cap. The locking mechanism that unlocks it broke. So the gas cap is just kind of like open and flopping around. It's like a safety hazard because of, I can't see out of my side mirror because of the gas cap is like open all the time, keeps popping open. So I need to get that addressed. Trying to figure out that part number. I've seen some schematics for it, but there's no real like thing for it. So it's kind of weird. It's a thing that just pops open and closed. So I'm trying to figure out that. Let me do a little more research. Well, I did a completely noob thing. I left one of the doors open and one of the like lights on, and it completely killed the battery. Good thing I do have a battery jumper.
Now guys, at this moment in time, I didn't realize that I had the infamous parasitic drain problem that a lot of C5 Corvettes have. But don't worry, in the next video, I'll give you my full tutorial on how I tested for it and how I was able to fix it. But in the meantime, enjoy this video.
This thing is at 100%. I didn't even think it was going to be. I think I charged it up once and it was just been inside the back of the Jeep for like literally months. So yeah, I'll leave a link down to this thing. This is like a really good, useful tool to have because my jumper cables wouldn't even reach from the Jeep in here. So super happy to have this. All right, let's see if we have any juice. None. Absolutely none. No battery. There's nothing at all. Okay, cool. So the first couple of days of Corvette ownership, pretty funny. All right, so that battery's completely dead. Even with trying to jump start it multiple times, it's completely dead. I need to get a voltmeter, so I'm gonna go to the store. I just took it out of the vehicle itself. And the one thing I do want to show you guys, big problem everyone was talking about, the corrosive acid. If it gets down, it looks like this battery that was in there was at one point in time updated. That's a newer battery, but if it gets too bad, it will corrode and it will like drip down onto the PCM that's underneath it. So getting that taken out of, I just want to show that, but have it in there. I'm gonna probably go to AutoZone, see if they can just test it real quick. I don't have a voltmeter to even check to see what the voltage is, and the Jeep is too far away to try to jump it off of the Jeep. It's like at a weird angle, so it's kind of hard to even get the clamps even on it. So I'll see if I can get see if I can get it tested and then get it charged. I am seeing a lot of people say that there's like parasitic things that will drain the battery. I did leave, the door was slightly open, and so was this was open too. I'm assuming the light was just on and just killed it, so that's really annoying, but let's see if we can get it at least charged. Great, so I guess I'm gonna be going to the store real quick. Let me see if I can get a tester. Either way, I need to go to the store. I need to get a voltmeter anyway because I want to test the battery inside the Mustang. My wife said that's been cranking a little bit slowly. And also I'm gonna just get see if I can find some more detailer stuff just for the interior. It's gonna be nothing crazy, just want to help clean up the interior of the Corvette. It's still like filthy. All right, cool, mission success. Went into, okay, dropped the battery off. That was good. Looks like the battery's just, it's at like 10 volts, so it's pretty low. That's getting charged up. I went to Target because I wanted to just get some more cleaning supplies, but I actually got a couple things that I think will be good. Temporary fixes for the Corvette. I did get just a seat cover because I hate the way that the driver's seat looks right now. I was gonna buy new seats for the Corvette, which I am. Plenty of people have bought the seats that I'm looking at. I've got the brackets, all the hardware and everything like that inside of my cart.
Just looking to buy that. I think I'm gonna wait because I'm trying to just like not blow more money on it right now. So so I just got a seat cover for it just temporarily, and then I also was able to get a FM transmitter because I do want to change out the radio. Those are like the two main things I want to do to kind of like help make the vehicle just feel a little bit newer and just like fresher. So I think just getting like a quick FM transmitter for right now, which kind of sucks. It's like 30 bucks, and then like the seat cover was 30 bucks. So spending 60 bucks versus dropping, it's gonna be like 600 bucks to do the whole seat conversions, and then getting the new, you know, radio inside there would be, who knows, a couple $100. So I think it's a good trade-off temporarily, just for right now, just to get it set. I just kind of want to get it inside a good spot so I can just drive it around and like feel okay in it. So definitely got some stuff to clean out the interior. So let's get back home, let's clean out the interior, and I did get the voltmeter, which I think was going to be a good tool. I needed one anyway because I want to test out the battery for the Mustang anyway, so I'll get that tested out too. Okay, cool. So like I was saying before, got some of the stuff here.
Did just get the multimeter. I'm going to test out the Mustang real quick. Let's give that a test. Okay, yeah, her battery dropped pretty low. It was like a 9 when you cranked it. It like, even after a second when you started to kick back on, like when the alternator started charging the battery, it was still like a little bit under 14. So it was like 13 point something. So it's probably about time to get that battery changed. Let's dive into some cleaning. Okay guys, so I've just been finishing cleaning up, trying to get this seat as clean as I possibly can before I put the seat cover on it, just because of, I'd rather it just be clean and then put the seat cover on. But other thing I've been doing real quickly is just trying to get this fixed up. Undid all of the things for this. These were, I think they were like a 9mm, I believe. I just basically need to get this off. So when you undo those, I think this all should come off. So I got this out. My goal is I can take this off temporarily. I should be able to just get a piece, a locking gas cap, just temporarily, and at least that'll like make sure like this isn't going to be flopping open and close. Real quick side note, I forgot I did have this Odyssey. This was a aftermarket like super light battery. That was actually, I got this for the Focus RS. I completely forgot about this. Forgot about that. I don't even know if this thing's even charged or not. I'm trying to find something else because yeah, that seat cover that I put inside the Corvette, it looked terrible. I have like this seat heating thing that I think I might just put over the seat in the Corvette. I think that might look a little bit better. Another side note, I forgot all about this. I bought the like relocation mount for this too. That was meant to fit in the Focus RS, but that's the relocation mount for that battery. That's at least good to know. At least I do have this extra battery. I don't know how well it's charged or anything. I haven't tested it, but, and I have a whole bracket, which would be pretty cool though too. So we'll see. I know this is definitely a lot lighter. That other battery, when I took it out, it was pretty heavy. I don't know how heavy it was, but I would say at least 40 pounds. Okay guys, so another day. This is the next day, and I learned a lot. So one thing that I knew that I did by mistake was leaving the door open for sure, and I also left the hood open too. That one light that's on there, I'm sure that was drawing some power. After going onto the forums, so really just diving into the forums all last night, figuring out, you know, having a parasitic drain on the battery for the Corvette is a very common problem. See, look right there. I just left this door open again. So having a parasitic drain on the Corvette is a very common problem that happens a lot. That's probably what killed the battery. I think that battery was still like going to be dead anyway, because even they tested it. They tried charging it twice, and it basically was like gone. So I think it was on its way out anyway, and I think that just probably killed it. So one thing I am going to do now, the good thing I have the multimeter, but this is what I did. So last night I did just pick up another battery. I just got a replacement for it. This bad boy is huge, and I did do some more research, and apparently people have been running this battery actually inside of there. It's a super lightweight battery. I do have the bracket for it, but this bracket was technically meant for the Focus RS, not the Corvette.
Yeah, so let's get the battery in there. Oh, the computer just woke up.
Okay, cool. So I have the battery just set up. I did take those little things off because they were like preventing it to like connect. So just loop them up real quick, threw this guy in there. I am seeing, actually, I did just check up the multimeter up to it. It looks like there is actually a pretty decent draw that's coming from this. So leaving that open. And one thing I will say, these doors, I've been constantly doing it, just putting stuff in there. When I close it, it's not fully closed. And it's leaving the light on. So for myself, I just gotta make sure I close doors fully.
Let's get this guy out. Let's get some photos going. But you know what that means? We finally got to get a nice cold start. Let's go.